Let's look at this question. IMS International School conducted an exam on 5 subjects: algebra, geometry, English, economics, and statistics. The table below gives the partial information about the marks scored by 5 students: Gauri, Shilpa, Sheetal, Swati, and Varsha in each subject. The marks scored by students in each of the subjects were only from among 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. The marks scored by any student in any 2 subjects was not the same. So every row is supposed to be distinct numbers. Similarly, the marks scored by any 2 students in the same subject were not the same. So every column is also supposed to have different numbers. The cells highlighted in yellow color denote the top 3 scores in each subject and the top 3 scores for each student. With this information, look at this. 12 is the third lowest score. For algebra, if 12 is among the top 3 scores, then 12, the 2 other scores lower than 12 will only be 10 or 11, correspondingly 11 or 10. Similarly, for economics, because 12 is among the top 3 scores, the 2 scores here have to be 10 or 11, 11 or 10. For statistics, the only lower score, see, 12 is one of the bottom 2 scores, The other score could also be 10 or 11 or anything of that nature. But now when you look at Gauri, 12 is among her top 3 scores. So the bottom 2 scores have to be lower than that. So it has to be 11 or 10 here. Similarly for Sheetal, no, nothing for Sheetal right now. For Swati, nothing. For Varsha, see this. 12 is among her top 3 scores. So 11 or 10. 10 or 11. This is gone. Based on the fact that 12 is the third lowest score and it is among the top 3 scores, the 2 scores lower than that gives us this information. Further, Shilpa scored 7 more marks in statistics than the marks scored by Swati in geometry. So Shilpa scored 7 more marks in statistics here than Swati in geometry. Now see, Swati's score in geometry has to be one of the top 3 scores. And 7 more than that has to be statistics. Now among the top 3 scores, you cannot have 10, cannot have 11. You can potentially have 12. And 7 more than 12 is 90. 7 more than 15 is 22. 7 more than 15 is not possible. More than 16 is not possible. More than 17, more than 18, more than 19. None of it is possible. The only way this can get filled out is if this is 12 and this is 19. And as soon as we have this, now look at Swati's row. Because 12 is among our top 3 scores, the 2 bottom scores have to be 11 or 10. This is identified. Okay. Now, this is done. The sum of marks scored by the 5 students in algebra was more than the sum of marks scored by Varsha in all 6 subjects by 6 and less than the sum of marks scored by Sheetal in all the subjects by 2. Okay. So for algebra, let's say Sheetal's score here was X. So we have 21 plus 30. So the total here is 51 plus X. And we are told this is greater than Varsha's score by 6. So the total for Varsha's row has to be 45 plus X. We are also told this is 2 lower than Sheetal's row. So Sheetal's row has to be how much? 53 plus X. Oh, additionally for geometry, because 12 is among the top 3 scores, the scores here have to be 10 or 11, 11 or 10. This is also known. Okay. Now, look at Varsha's score. Can't really do anything about it right now. We will see what can we do. Algebra is 51 plus X. 8 more than this. Can I get economic score of Sheetal? Can I get economic score or possible economic score? If it is 11 here, 11 plus 16 is 20. See, this row is supposed to add up to 53 plus x. X I already have. 12 and 16. 28 I already have. 28 plus 11 is 37. 37. So if score in economics will have to be 16 then. If score is 16, only then will I get 53 plus x. If I take geometry score of Sheetal to be 11, but 16 and 16 in the same row is not possible. So Sheetal's score in geometry cannot be 11, and therefore the score here would have to be, wait, 16 plus 10 is 26, 26 plus 12 is 1 minute. 11 plus 16, 11 plus 16 is 27, 27 plus 12 is 27 plus 12 is 39. 39 plus 14 leads to 53 plus x. But 14 is not available as a potential score. So 11 is not possible. This is 10. This would have to be 15. Once this is 10, the score in geometry for Shilpa has to be 11. Once score of Shilpa in geometry is 11, score of Shilpa in economics has to be 10. Once score of Shilpa in economics is 10. Score of Varsha in economics has to be 11. Then this score of Varsha in English has to be 10. So right now, Varsha's score is 12 plus 15 plus 10 plus 11. So 12 plus 15 is 27. 27 plus 21 is 48. 48 plus something. Let's say this is y. I can write this as 48 plus y, or if these two are identical, y minus x has to be equal to 3. Y minus x has to be equal to 3. 40, or sorry, not y minus x. It has to be x minus y has to be equal to 3. X minus y has to be equal to 3. Now, what all potential values can x and y take? See, can x be 90? If x is 90, y will be 16. This is possible. No problem so far. Can x be 18? No. X is in a column that already has an 18. Not possible. Can x be 17? No. Y cannot take a value of 14. That is not available. Can x be 16? No. 13 is not available. Can x be 15? No. X is in a row where 15 is already taken up. Can x be 12? No. Then y would be 9, and 9 is not available. So the only possible solution set for x and y will be 19 and 16. So this is 19 and this is 16. This is also known. Okay. Oh, even further, look at English. Because Varsha has got 10. Now Swati will get 11. Because she has got 11, Swati will get 10 in algebra. If she gets 10 in algebra, she will get, Gauri will get 11 in algebra. Because she is getting 11 in algebra, in statistics, she will get 10. So yes, these concerns are also taken care of. If we right now want to find out summation of the algebra column, we can also do that. 10 plus 12, 22, 22, 10, 12, 11 is 33, 33 plus 37 is 33 plus 37 is 70. Let's look at Varsha's row. 12 plus 15 is 27, 27 plus 10 is 37, 37 plus 11 is 48, 48 plus 16 is 64. Yes, everything works out wonderfully. Then this here has to be how much? 19 plus 10, 29, 29 plus 16 is 45, 45 plus 15 is 45 plus 15 is 60, 60 plus 12 is 72. Yes, this also works out wonderfully well. This is also there. Okay. Now, just removing these crosses. They're not looking pretty, therefore I will that it in any way impacts the solving. Okay. We have got this right now. And this second point is also taken care of. Sum of marks scored by the 5 students in algebra was more than the sum of marks scored by Varsha in all the subjects by 6. 76 more than 64 and 2 less than 72. Okay, absolutely wonderful. The sum of marks scored by the 5 students in English was equal to the sum of marks scored by the 5 students in statistics. Okay. Now, English has 2 numbers missing, statistics has 1 number missing. So I'm just putting down what all numbers can come here in statistics. Can you see? It has to be higher than 12. So the numbers available are these 5, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 is out because it was already used. 16 is out because it is already used. But what is indeed available? And 17 is out because Swati has already scored a 17 in economics. So the potential score for Swati in statistics is only either 15 or 18. In which case, the summation for the statistics column will now be either 15, 10 plus 19, 29, 29 plus 12, 41, 41 plus 15, 56, 56 plus 16, either 72 or 75. Right now in English, either we will reach a sum of 72 or 75. Now, in order to reach 75, what all do we need? Right now, the summation is 10 plus 11, 21, 21 plus 16, 37. We are already at 37. So, from these two cells, we would need 38 more. And 38 is impossible to obtain from the scores available because 38 would require 19 and 19, which means 75 as a total for English cannot be reached. And therefore, 75 as a total for statistics cannot be reached. Therefore, 15 is the score obtained by Swati in statistics. This is guaranteed. Now, if we have 72, 10 plus 11 is 21, 21 plus 16 is 37. We need 35 more. Now, in order to score 35 more, from the scores available, either we can have 17 plus 18 or 19 plus 16. But we can rule out 19 plus 16 straight away because 16 is already used in this column, so it is not possible. So 17 and 18 have to be distributed. 18 cannot come for Shilpa because she has already scored 18 in algebra. So it has to be 17 here and it has to be 18 here. This is also uniquely identified. Now, Shilpa's row I'm looking at. Shilpa's row will add up to how much? 18 plus 11, 29, 29 plus 17, 46, 46 plus 10, 56, 56 plus 19 is 75. And economics column I'm looking at 12 plus 10 is 22, 22 plus 15 is 37, 37 plus 17 is 37 plus 17 is 54, 54 plus 11 is 65. This is also done. Okay. Now Swati's row is also uniquely identified. 10, 11, 12, 33, 33 plus 17, 50, 50 plus 50, 65. Now the only number unknown is Gauri scoring geometry. But there was one other data point here. The sum of marks scored by all the students in economics was lower than that in any other subject. So the sum of the geometry column has to be lower than 60. So far, the summation is 15 plus 12, 27, 27 plus 10 is 27 plus 10 is 37 and 37 plus 11 is 48. So if we have to exceed 65, from 48, we either need 18 or we need 19 because 48 plus 17 leads me to 65. So the scoring geometry has to be 18 or 19. Because Gauri has already scored 18 in English, that is not possible. The score obtained by Gauri in geometry has to be 19. And now, this gets us to 67 for Gauri. Oh, sorry, 67 for geometry. For Gauri, the total will turn out to be 30, 30 plus 30 plus 10, so 70. And now we have all the numbers in all the cells. Everything is uniquely known. We can get to individual questions. What was the sum of the marks scored by the 5 students in English? Column English adds up to 72. Which of the following options represents the correct order of the sum of scores of 5 students in all the subjects in an increasing order? So Varsha is the lowest. Then we have Swati in both places. Varsha, Swati, then Gauri has to be there. So Gauri is only present in option C. So option C. Then we have Sheetal, then we have Shilpa. Okay. Next question. What was Swati's score in statistics? Swati has scored 15 in statistics. Option B. As per the new norms laid by the government, 3 subjects with the highest scores are considered for calculating total score of a candidate. How many of the given students would retain their ranks in the new system? Right now, the ranks of the students are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. In the new system, summation of marks that are going to be considered for Gauri are 49. For Shilpa, it will be 54. For Sheetal, it will be 50. For Swati, it will be 44. And for Varsha, it will be 43. So this will be rank 1. This will be rank 2. This will be rank 3. This will be rank 4. This will be rank 5. Each kid, all the 5 kids are maintaining their own rank. So how many of the given 5 students could retain their ranks in the new system? All 5 of them. Therefore, the correct answer has to be option D, none of these. And that is the entirety of this set.